This week on Arizona Illustrated, Casa Maria, giving back.
No tengo empleo.
I don't have a job, but I always like to come here and help because it has always been part of my conviction to do something. I've always helped here.
Feliz Navidog, Bad Santa comes to town.
The Humane Society, yes, they're all there, all of them, whatever you're looking for, it's there. Never get them anywhere else.
Home for the holidays, a place of belonging.
Something so small as a Christmas tree could make somebody's day. Just smiling at somebody can prevent them from jumping off that bridge.
Welcome to Arizona Illustrated. I'm Tom McNamara. Happy holidays to you and your family. Thanks for tuning in. This time of year, as we gather for giving and celebration, we're often encouraged to remember those who are less fortunate and to be grateful for our own blessings. But for some, that is not enough. It is in their daily action that they express compassion.
I started here. The first experience I had, I think, was in college when I was at the Newman Center at the university. So it's been a while that I've known of this place.
Every single day we're open except for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we've been serving 450 bagged lunches every morning, in addition to 125 family food bags.
One day a week, people from our parish come down to prepare the soup. We've been doing that for many years. Predates me. It's a part of the mission of the church. We do it, I do it, because it's part of living the gospel. It is the primary mission of the church, to reach out.
Well, 6 of us live and work here full time. We pay ourselves $10 a week and, live simple. It's part of our ethic as Catholic workers. And we wouldn't be able to do this unless people came down here and cut up the turkey that we served and put it in the soup pot, make bag lunches, put food in the family bags, drive the van, all kinds of stuff we need. And if volunteers didn't do it, this place wouldn't exist, and people would be way more hungry than they are right now.
No tengo empleo.
I don't have a job, but I always like to come here and help because it has always been part of my conviction to do something. I've always helped here. This gives me emotional well-being and is an example of my faith, to follow God's teachings and ask for His mercy.
Showing compassion and giving to your fellow man, your fellow women, that creates joy and is something that's way better than anything material can give you. So this is one opportunity to come down here and get involved with us, be with poor people, to be with people that are suffering, and to be part of a solution.
Dinero que me dé salud. Pienso que hay muchas cosas que hacer.
I think there are many things that need doing, because sometimes when you look around, you notice all the poverty and stress, and I believe we have to offer more love. We do a lot of things, like making lunches, sorting produce, and helping out with clothing distribution. Casa Maria is a beautiful place.
I've been volunteering here off and on. I began probably 40 years ago. So that's when I was in college.
How much longer do you think you'll be coming back?
I'd love to be able to do this until I die. I have no idea when that will be. I'm 67. I'm working on it. I don't spend every morning down here. I spend far more mornings working out so I can be healthy longer and be able to do this and other things longer.
I think if you do something that redeems society, you know, it produces real joy. And for us here at Casa Maria, like doing this ministry is a way for us to live out our faith.
Have you been naughty or nice? The Humane Society of Southern Arizona wants to know. Bad Santa came to town recently to raise awareness and funds for homeless pets in Tucson, complete with whiskey and cigars.
I love the hell out of the world. I don't know why they call me Bad Santa.
We're downtown at Playground, and we're having a blast with what we're calling Feliz Navidog.
Hi, Tater Tot.
I know you guys are both tall. Come down a little bit more.
You're adorable, and I would love to let you give me kisses and bite my ears, but you gotta look that way.
We're doing Bad Santa photos, so folks are invited to come on down with their dogs, get digital photos for a $10 donation to the Humane Society.
Seriously, I just like to help out the Humane Society as much as I can. Animals have always been a passion of mine. It's very nice to be able to offer something.
Your reindeer's here.
Oh my God, that's too adorable. Who is this?
It's Harlow.
Hi, Harlow. Okay, careful. Good boy, Lucky. Oh. I have a purebred Pekingese, a purebred albino Pekingese, purebred Shih Tzu, a Shih Tzu Poodle mix, a purebred pug, and one that we think is mostly Border Collie. We're not sure. Good girl. All of them are Humane Society. We would never get them anywhere else. We have purebred dogs, and people are like, well, obviously you didn't get those at the Humane Society. Yes, you do. They're all there, all of them. Whatever you're looking for, it's there.
Hi, I'm Chris Slaney, and this is Rico. Rico and I met about 6 years ago at the Humane Society of Southern Arizona. He was a senior pet and he was looking for a home. He had been there for a little while, so we brought him home and introduced him to our other Chihuahua, and he's been a family member ever since.
Hi, my name's Marcella, and this is Shaggy. He's a terrier mix. He's about 8 years old, give or take. Honestly, he jumped into my lap and it's like he picked me. Yeah, he's been through nursing school with me. He's been through graduation with me. He's my study buddy. I mean, when I go off to work and come home after a rough day, he's there. He makes me go out into the sunshine on a daily basis. So, I mean, he's literally just my best friend.
Pets for us, I have to say, they're like our children as well. I have one daughter, Ashley, but Rico and Gracie are equal members of the family, and they just really make our house a home.
I never thought about adopting until I got him, and now I won't go back. Like, he's not the purest bred, but he's perfect.
You had to go that way. Thank you.
I mean, you know, I'm down with the peace on earth and goodwill towards men and all that stuff. Scooby-Doo, isn't it? I would like Mrs. Claus to have a little better year than she has this past year. Hey, Chelsea. She's had a rough year, and I would like to see some of that change for her. I don't know if it takes anything in specific to be Santa. You just have to love the idea of what Santa represents, which is giving and compassion and sharing and not caring about the way the world sometimes has gone down a pretty materialistic path, you know? Caring more just about the moment and what you can give to people.
We are fortunate here in southern Arizona to have Mount Lemmon right in our backyard. At 9,000 feet, it's only 45 miles from downtown Tucson. With snow expected again soon, it's a real treat for desert dwellers. We went up after one winter storm to experience it.
Beautiful day at Mount Lemmon. Come up here to get a couple photo shots and just play in the snow. Well, one thing is it makes the environment more quiet. It's clean and it's natural and you know, just beautiful.
Brought the dogs out here, have them come out and play in the snow because they love snow. I'm from Florida originally. I'm just out here for work. I know like it snowed here a few times, but nothing. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, this is pretty heavy snow for Tucson especially.
There's not many places you can start in the desert, come up, go skiing, go back, and be in your own bed that night.
And all week long I kept checking road conditions, and it didn't look so good until the news yesterday at 5 o'clock, and they said that they were opening half the mountain. Left downtown, like Tucson, at about 9 o'clock this morning, and I've been here all day.
We are open. We got a lot of snow out of that last storm. I mean, a lot of snow, but we also got a lot of really, really high winds, which caused a tremendous amount of trees to come down on the runs, and also one came in contact with the lift and damaged the main lift. So we're only able to run off the smaller, lower lift.
It's not as big, there aren't as many runs, but snow is snow. The snow it's beautiful today. I encourage everyone to get up here early in the morning.
Good girl.
They got issues in their heads. They're crazy. They love cold weather. It makes them just do weird things. Just like when it rains, dogs just get crazy. It's hilarious.
We come up here about once or twice a year when it snows. We don't see it in the valley. My kids never seen us, so we bring them up here and enjoy it. Yeah, we're playing hooky, so my boss is watching.
Look out, look out, look out, look out. Stop.
I'll go again, Mama. Can I go again?
That was so awesome.
Oh my God.
An hour away from town's good enough for me.
It's like a winter wonderland up here, and then 30-minute drive and you're back down in like 60-degree weather, and it's beautiful.
You got running water, and you can shoot people skiing. It's a great place. And it's going to be 70 degrees in Tucson early next week.
And now, a Christmas song for Tucson from Brian Lopez.
Christmas time is here, in the 520 with my baby near. The neon lights up our eyes like an old motel. And down in the barrio, the cactus dancing to and fro, while the painted hills in the west ring out the year. And the coyotes howl, I think they figured it out. It's Christmas in the old Pueblo now. Christmas has finally come, and in Armory Park, yeah, we're having some fun. Agave soaked to the bone just to deck the halls. And outside the children laugh, from the Rattlesnake Bridge to the underpass. These desert rats, yeah, they thirst for some Christmas cheer. So break those trumpets out and play that music out loud. It's Christmas in the old Pueblo now. It's Christmas Day once again in the 619 residence. My baby puts on some coffee to wake the day. And let's see what Santa brought Flo. I see a fuzzy gift under the mistletoe. Could this be the companion she's been waiting for? I think it is. It's lying low. So look at us now. There's so much love all around. It's Christmas in the old Pueblo. Christmas in the old Pueblo. Christmas in the old Pueblo now. Pueblo now. Merry Christmas.
Like what you see on Arizona Illustrated? Visit our webpage at azpm.org to watch and share stories from this and previous episodes. And like us on Facebook, where you can watch stories, comment, and share your own story ideas. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram, where we share photos and links about the show and what's happening in our community.
Transitioning from incarceration to civilian life is challenging. At this halfway house, they strive to create a sense of family and connection, and that's given rise to some spirited traditions around the holidays.
Something so small as a Christmas tree could make somebody's day. Just smiling at somebody can prevent them from jumping off that bridge. If you're coming from homelessness or if you don't have anything, $20 can go a long way. You know, so when you want to go and buy somebody a Christmas present, it's really tough because you don't know where your next meal is going to come from, let alone buying your family members a present or your kids' presents or your friends' presents. You know, you can't do the Secret Santa because you don't know if you have bus money. You're coming out to play? The Earnest House, the reason I came up with Earnest is Earnest means no BS, right? It means somebody who's serious and getting on with their life.
Ooh, I love the train.
We call it a transitional house, not a halfway house. I say the only thing done halfway are the efforts of the client sometimes. It's a transitional house to help people to transition from wherever they're at to wherever they're going. So it could be people that are homeless coming off the streets. It could be people coming from addiction, out of jail or prison. We don't have 30-day minimums or maximums. So we've had people stay with us I've had a client with us for 2.5 years now. For me, when I got out of prison, I didn't have anywhere to go. I didn't know anything about halfway houses. I didn't know anything about transitional houses. I started working for one, and I saw the way that they operated things, and it didn't make sense in what I was really going through. I just felt I could do better. So I tried to do better. I remember growing up on Christmas Eve, we'd go to my grandpa's house before he passed away. You can't do that in a transitional housing because you have curfews. You know, you have guidelines, you have somebody watching over you. If you're on probation or parole, you can't even leave the city if you're on probation. You can't leave the state if you're on parole, you know, so they don't have that. They don't have the smells of the Christmas tree. They don't have the opening of the presents, the laughter of the kids, the smells of the normal foods that you'd have cooking. So I want them to be able to come in and see the lights and see the decorations and get in the spirit a little bit, get that hope, get that inspiration back. If we could get the tallest tree in the world, my wife would want it.
I've been at the Ernest house for a couple weeks, almost 4 weeks now. It's like a little safe home. Like, I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head, and I'm so grateful for the food and just wonderful woman.
I had my car at a mechanic's house that
I've been here almost a year.
And then I was rear-ended.
I've been in and out of jail for the last 27 years. So I've got a very long history of addiction and in and out of jail and rehab. When I was told I was going to another halfway house, I was just cringing. But then when I got here, I was like, after the first night, I was like, thank you, God, for putting me in a place like this. Because it's not like any other halfway houses. The holidays is really hard on me right now. Not being able to see my mom, because me and my mom are very tight, and we have a lot of family traditions at home. Like, we cook our dinners together, and we make our baked goods together, and we've done this for so many years that not being able to do it is just, it's killing me inside. But having it here, it's okay. It's good. It's a good thing. It just brings a little bit more seasonal joy, I think is the word I'm looking for. It means a lot.
Look at that. Look at that glitter everywhere. Is that time of year where everybody comes together to be grateful and thankful for what you have. And it's that sense of community, that sense of friendship and home, you know? So I think by bringing things here for them to set it up, I think it gives them that sense of home.
No, one of my little...
I want them to know that I care, because I'm a firm believer that people don't care what you think unless they think that you care. And I want them to know that I care, and that I'm here to help them in this situation, this rough time that they're in, because I've been there, and I want to help them overcome it.
There's nothing like the joy of song to bring people together and celebrate the season. The Sons of Orpheus Men's Choir gathered recently for their annual performance in support of a worthy cause.
Under the direction of Professor Grayson Hurst, the Sons of Orpheus, the male choir of Tucson.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer.
Tonight is the 21st annual Sons of Orpheus holiday benefit and food drive for the Community Food Bank of Southern Arizona.
Roasting marshmallows for toasting and caroling out in the snow.
This is my 7th year. I started with them back in 2011 when I found out they were going to sing at the Vatican. And I said, I'm in.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
My name is Grayson Hurst. I came to the University of Arizona to teach in 1986. They were offering faculty incentive grants, and I applied for one to start a male voice choir because there wasn't one in Tucson. men from all walks of life, veterans, we've got real estate brokers, we've got financial advisors, we've got car salesmen, we've got everything you can think of. Men that love to sing.
I love to sing. I'm a professional entertainer, and when I found out about Orpheus, it just gave another dimension to my singing, a dimension that adds lots of camaraderie. You know, we have a great time in our rehearsals, and it's a great time to go someplace and perform together and be a cohesive unit.
Many male voice choirs are named after Orpheus. In the 19th century, it was the Orpheon movement. Men that worked in the mills and the factories and everything, they didn't go home and watch TV. They got together and they drank beer and sang. That's how it all started.
This is a bunch of guys that get together and we sing, and we love singing, and we try to do something for the community at the same time.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas with lots of presents to make you happy.
In just the last 12 years, we have raised over $100,000 and several tons of food for people and families in need in Tucson and southern Arizona.
From the bottom of
Thank you for joining us here on this special edition of Arizona Illustrated. From all of us at Arizona Public Media, we wish you and your family joy and peace during this holiday season. We'll be back with a brand new show and a new season of Arizona Illustrated on January 6th, 2019. I'm Tom McNamara. See you next year.